So, is it too late to do a little spring situation? Because, yeah, it's spring about to be over, child. I've been neglecting my florals because I've just been wanting to smell edible, okay? That's all your sis has been wanting to do. So, I've been looking at my florals and I'm like, my bad. So, I pulled them out. I'm going to share with you all of these floral arrangements for you. And I'm gonna try to at least wear these for the next 2 weeks, while spring is still here before summer hits, because by the time I post this, child, it might already be summer. But I did not forget, I will be doing layering combinations and things that I've been really loving. I'm just gonna make it into like a supersized layering combination, so stay tuned for that. But if you're new here, hey, I'm Chi Chi and I talk about all things lavish but logical. So if that's your sort of thing, go ahead, subscribe, make some friends in the comment section, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Child, I didn't put on a pink shirt, so sis is about to get into it, okay? I was like, this is my girliest foo-foo-la type of thing. I should have put on some something. I'm all over here dry, but big girls know when you can see your clavicle, you serving. Big girl's got a clavicle. She's if you know, you know. Okay. Anywho, we're not talking about my weight. Let's talk about these fragrances. The first one is a obvious one for me. Rose de Vence. I rarely pick this up, and it smells so good. It's from Louis Vuitton. It was my first Louis Vuitton fragrance, and it's a beautiful rose. Is definitely adult. I don't feel like a lot of these young girlies will be liking it, but for me, it's something about this. It speaks older, okay? And I'm an older type of girl, so I was like, why not? So I really do like it. As you can see by the dent, I have used it quite a bit. Don't use it as much as I used to, but I was like, you know what? I need to break her out, okay? And we will. This next one, Cocoa Pebs, you could just go ahead and skip forward, honey. I'm gonna put a timestamp just for you, but Delina. Delina is the least favorite from the trio for me. But I was like, you know what? This is the perfect time for her to shine in the springtime. I have been layering her with KAYALI Fusion, which is lychee. So I really want to accentuate the lychee versus the rhubarb note that is in here that causes quite the ruckus amongst people. So she has been showing up, but I am going to give other people a little bit more time to shine, because Delina, in the summertime, her other sisters be hitting. So I just, relegate to, spring with the regular Delina. I'm gonna just go ahead and move on, girl. Delina's cousin, though, Initio Atomic Rose. This one, out of all of them that I'm showing, this is the one who's gotten a lot, and I mean a lot of use. Man, this smells good. It's a little bit more spicy without the rhubarb note. I prefer Atomic Rose over Delina any freaking day. Argue with your mama. But Atomic Rose is so good. Oh, I do want to, I'm going to just spray. You want a powerful, long-lasting rose, this one's going to hit every single time. It don't miss. If you didn't like Delina, I highly suggest trying Atomic Rose, and I think this will be the Delina for you if you didn't like the original. Not the exclusive for La Rose, but if you just particularly did not enjoy the OG, this one might be more up your speed. This might be more of your speed because it does have a little bit of that pepperiness right at the opening. So you was like, oh, okay. And then she, freaking rose in here. It's so good. It's so good. I really enjoy that one a whole lot. This one, I rarely pull for it, but I ended up pulling for this one weekend, and I was like, why don't I? And that is Navitus. This is Eidola, and this is the collaboration between Big Beard Business, but I believe he's changed his name. I believe he did. But, baby, he worked with MFK on this one. And I really like it. I've been thinking about adding from MFK, Lieu à la Rose or La Rose. And then I'll just look at this bottle and I'm like, girl, you got something right here. So I technically don't have to go and get that. So I was like, focus your attention here in what you have in your collection. And then you can think about adding something that you kind of want in your collection. You know what I'm saying? So this one is a beautifully done rose. Not a lot of people talk about it anymore. I think he was one of the earlier collaborators with Navitus. I hate the bottle. I've always hated these bottles. I know they've kind of transitioned to other bottles, but this was also cool. So just to see a collaboration with a fellow YouTuber, I thought that was really dope. And the fragrance, it's good. If you like MFK's La Rose or A La Rose, give this one a whirl. I did reach for her a couple of times and I was like, I forgot how good that was. Like, girl, let me go ahead and use that. Okay, Timmy Tom Rose Del Malfi. This is strictly for my Barbies. Like, my Barbs, this smells like a fragrance Barbie would wear. Because it's kind of got a plasticky vibe to it. And I know that sounds absolutely terrible, but it works in this fragrance. And I'm not a plasticky anything type of girl, okay? There are a lot of fragrances to my nose that give plastic. This does do it, but it's something about how the rose is contoured in this one where it works, it makes sense, and then it's also kind of airy, and I don't want to say it's not super aquatic. If I was on the Amalfi Coast and dressed in all pink when everybody else is like dressed in white and, you know, all of the elegance, and she would just stick out like a sore thumb, that's her. That's her. So yeah, I enjoy that one. It's a little bit tough too. So I've been liking her. Let's get into a little sweetness. Roses Vanille. I don't reach for her. I truly don't. I always pick Gentle Fluidity Gold over her every time, and so she's just been sitting here collecting dust. So I do need to go ahead and like give her a nice little run across my body, because this is a great fragrance, especially if you don't want to pay for Gentle Fluidity Gold. This was a nice alternative to it, but the vanilla with the rose goes so beautifully. This layers actually really well under a lot of these rose fragrances as well, because the sweetness from the vanilla just kind of cuts that sharpness from the rose. So that's why she sticks around, because when I want just a hint of sweetness with the rose, you throw some of this on and you good to go, you know? So that's where I like to go. Then we have Peregrina by Thameen. This is a grown woman right here, and she announces herself. I know when I spray this, it's going to be so much. But if you want to fill a room, you wear this one. One of the most powerful roses in my collection. Definitely top 3 rose, like as far as longevity. She's got it. She's going to enter the room, announce herself, take attendance too, and then be the last one to leave as well. So she's one of those. I don't reach for her that often, but if you like something with a hint of caramel to it, a little bit of vanilla, I think you would enjoy this. This is not for the faint of heart. This is not the girly girl. She's not a girly girl, but she's a grown woman. I don't know why I sang that like that. Then we have Bouquet de Hongrie, BDK. This is my shampoo-y rose, almost like a strawberry pear as well. Oh my God, this is good for running errands. I'm just smell like roses. Oh, this is so good. It's so good. I would love a hairspray for this. Like, this is just clean and just easy going. Don't have to do much. No muss, no fuss. Just simple. For my simple girls who like running errands, that's something you just get up and throw on and go to Home Goods, girl. Yeah. Yeah, I really gotta wear a lot of these. Every spring, I do reach for this one. And this is Bond Madison Square Park. This smells like spring. This is springtime in a bottle. The grass is green. The sun is warm. There's some, oh. This one, I adore it so much. I feel like it doesn't get a lot of praise, but this smells, I don't know, hurt my fucking chin. Scrape the hell out of my chin. But this gives you all of the spring vibes and it's just like delectable. It really smells like you're laying out on the grass, and I'm allergic to grass, honey. But like you have the fresh flowers, but there's some sweetness in the air. And oh my God, this smells so good. Damn, I want to wear this one. Woo! Really, really enjoy this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wear this to work. I'm gonna wear this one to work, but she's a good pick. Completely forgot about this one. This is why these videos are important. But this is from Armani. This is Pivoine Suzhou. I always butcher that name. My bad. But this is elegance in a bottle. Sophisticated lady. Easy. She has not a care in the world. Just she wears the cardigan on top of the white tee and the jeans with her Hermes or Ron sandals, carrying whatever bag she wants. Simplistic, put together, yet elegant. And this, don't ask me if I ever found out whether this formula is still the same as the normal one that comes in the regular bottles. I don't know. All I know is that this one hits. And the original one does hit as well because I like it. But yeah. I know everything is kind of mixed up on my arm, but she always hits. Those are some of the roses that I will be reaching for over the next couple of days, just so they can, you know, have a little life to them, you know, because my gourmands have been just really taking over and holding my attention. So check out some of my other videos and I'll catch you in the next one.